Hi, I'm Michael Cormack, and I'm here to offer some quick 2-minute feedback on the recently graded choice text critique assignments. To view your grade and the rubric I've used to score your assignments, you can go to Blackboard and be sure to click on the hyperlinked rubric and check the boxes Show Descriptors and Show Feedback. I've tried to provide some feedback for most sections and also to posit some questions that I hope will spur your thinking. First, I want to share some positive class feedback. I was really impressed with your work on the conceptual framework and methodology sections. You really clearly understand what these researchers were arguing about and also the relevant literature that they drew upon to inform their theories. Secondly, in your methodologies, you also did a really good job of detailing the sampling procedures and the decision making involved with the design of each study. I could really see a marked improvement in the use of specialized vocabulary from some of the more generic usages that you had used in your own methodology sections just a few weeks ago. So thanks for incorporating this feedback from the rubric and from our in-class session. On the cool feedback side, 2 issues really arose. The first deals with critiques of the small sample size in these studies. I want to caution you against this critique, not because it isn't valid. Each of these studies does have a small sample, but because it's a bit of a straw man argument. That is to say, small samples are at the heart of qualitative research, and this isn't a knock against them. They're not meant to generalize to the entire population necessarily, but to offer us in-depth knowledge of a particular context, individual, or group, with the idea that they may extrapolate or learn something new. At the very least, we can gather a set of questions to test whether or not these findings work in a different and new context. A second concern was about this idea of contributions to policy and practice. Each book and author, I'd argue, offer us a policy prescription, and you can see some of those below. We can debate the feasibility or the validity of their suggestions, but each puts forth an idea connected to their findings, and the best critiques really wrestled with their policy suggestions and offered some really practical applications of their findings to your own work in classrooms, schools, and districts. So overall, nice work. We're more than halfway there, and here are our upcoming assignments and quiz. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out or to set up a conference.